YouTube right now. If you tapping in on YouTube, we just popped up on YouTube right now. But I think I think loyalty, listen, I got a real tough time with it. I'm scared of it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody ever really wants to start over again. So
Yeah.
it's like we deal with relationships, we deal with friends that we should
I
have
feel like we
been
need
cut
to use
off.
a better word. We're going to use the word tolerate.
Tolerate.
Tolerate, because we'll just
Yeah.
tolerate the relationship. We're not really in it. We're just tolerating it, just going through the motions.
We stick
Um,
around. We stick around even though we should have been left.
right.
We should have been cut it
Most
off.
people have stayed in a relationship past the expiration date. And when you talk to them, they can tell you exactly where that point was where they walked away. And they
Yeah.
like, I don't know why they didn't walk away. I was just kind of, a lot of times people stay past that for the healing purposes. So when they're
Mm.
ready to go back to the next person, that's why I feel like so many people don't move quick. It's just that that relationship had already been dead for 9 months.
Yeah.
So now they already healed from it, so they move on. But to the other person that day, it looks like they moved on the next day, but mentally I already been gone.
Right. In my mind, this shit been cut off 5 months ago. I'm just here until I finally gain the strength or the courage or whatever the case is that I want to move on. I don't want to be here, but I'm here. And I said this the other day. Sometimes people just don't want to start all over again.
It's
So they,
hard starting over. Do you know how
yeah.
it is to listen to somebody's favorite color? Fuck your favorite color, bitch.
Yeah, like I listen, I've had people stay with me because they were loyal, even though they didn't necessarily agree with everything that I was doing, but they knew me, they knew my character, they knew my heart. Dre, what up? So um you stay, even though, but I'm the type of friend that I will tell you, hey, you're wrong, dog. Ain't no ands, ifs, and buts about it. You're wrong. You're wrong. Don't do that. I'm not the friend. I'm the friend that will stick by you through the tougher times. But I'm not the friend to watch you go rob that liquor store and stand there and drive and be the getaway driver for you. No, you on your own. I'm driving off. Like
As soon as you get the fuck out, like I'm good.
I'm driving off. Like I'm not being an accessory to that, man. But I feel like, listen, I've had homies, some of the closest people that I ever came up with, you know, not necessarily turn their back on me, but turn their back on other people that was affiliated with me. And it's tough because now you're caught in the middle and you're trying to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? And me, I've always stayed neutral, if I can say that. Like, wrong is wrong. And if both of you motherfuckers wrong, that's something y'all gotta figure out. Cause I ain't got nothing to do with that. So that's what a lot of this stuff is, man. Like for me, loyalty, tolerate, however you want to say it. You got you got two chances with me. Okay. I believe in, how you always say,
You
you
gotta
got
fuck them twice to make sure it
yeah,
was good
yeah,
or bad.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta
So
you gotta hit it twice out of respect.
so so you got two chances with me, man. And depending on how bad the first chance was, you got a second chance. But if the first chance was on some grimy, you snake me out, I can't never look at you the same. Cool. I can't look at you at the same. I forgive you. We cool. It ain't no smoke. I don't want to see you unalive or nothing like that. But that love ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you screwed up and you made a mistake, and I know your character, I know you didn't mean to go that route, you get another chance. But if you backdoored me on some goofy shit, and I know you did it, and you look me in my face and act like you didn't do it, it's one thing to be remorseful, CL, for something. Man, my bad. I screwed up. I messed up. My bad. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. It's a whole nother thing to snake somebody out and act like you the victim.
Oh man, don't get me on at all, nigga.
Yeah, it's a no another thing. Like, well, I did this. I used to listen. and I ain't proud of this, but I used to find. I told you, if I got caught cheating, whatever the case was, I'm gonna make that shit your fault. All right, it's your fault. Now, in some cases, it was your fault, but in some cases, it wasn't. But I'm gonna make it seem like it was, and you know what I'm saying. I did that for so long. Like I did that for a long ass time, and karma started hitting left and right, and it just made me think like, all right, dog, you gotta do better than this. You are really slipping right now. You have to do better. So I learned to do better. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm very accountable for my actions. But so let me ask you this: does loyalty always mean that you have to agree with everything that a person says or does or has going on? Does
Nah,
that
I'm loyal enough to you to let you know the real. Like, fuck all that shit. Like,
mm,
if all your friends always say yes, you right, or always see it your way, those aren't your friends. Those are people that fear you for some reason. They
yeah.
fear you in some type of way. I'm not being. No, you was wrong for that. You was wrong, especially if that person didn't deserve it, or you
Mm.
was just out here doing dumb shit. Like, man, that you was foul for that. You got to tell people when they foul.
Yeah. So what happens if they don't like the fact that you are telling them they foul? How do
A lot,
you
I've dealt with friendships that you couldn't tell them that they was wrong, otherwise they didn't want to talk to you. You disloyal as fuck. I'm more loyal to you because I told you the truth, not because I agreed with you.
mm,
I've had fallouts with my sisters. You disloyal as fuck. It's not about that. Has nothing to do with loyalty. I'm telling you, hey, in this situation, you was wrong. I still love you, but you was dead ass wrong. I wouldn't tell you in front of people, but I'm gonna let you know when it's us. Like, wrecking that nigga car after you canceled his insurance, you was wrong for that. But we supposed to be team fuck that nigga. I mean, it's still fuck that nigga, but that shit was fucked up. You know how to respect. Now, out of respect, you should help him out with the 500 since he didn't press charges on your ass.
so okay, so has it ever been a time, right, where you told somebody that was wrong and at the time they didn't feel like they was wrong, but then down the line they really figured out like, damn, CL was right. I I was out of order. Like they ain't gonna admit it now, but going down the road, they come back to you and let you know, like, yeah. But the friendship is already scarred though, because you said a lot of bogus shit at that time when you knew that I was right then. You know what I'm saying? So how do you first of all, the main thing is how do you decipher who to be loyal to and who not to be loyal to, CL?
I'll go by how you treat me. It's really like the older I get, the more difficult it is to be welcoming to people because after a person that's very, very close to you fucks you over, it gives you PTSD with trusting motherfuckers. You be like, yeah, I hear you. Make me a believer. Now I'm in that stage in my life. If you fuck with me, make me a believer. I can't just fuck with you on the strength of you that you fuck with me. What are your actions saying that proves that?
So for me, I think you have to really go through something with me. You know what I'm saying? Like some personal. If I feel like I can talk to you about anything, if I feel like I can trust you with vital information about me, because I'm a very closed individual to some. So I feel like if I can tell you something, I will 9 times out of 10 tell you something. And if nobody else comes back to me with what I told you, then I feel like, yeah, I could trust you. I think some of us are loyal because it's in our nature. You know what I'm saying? We just a natural.
Loyalty don't cannot be taught. It's either in you or it's not.
Yeah.
Loyalty is part of your character.
Yeah.
Loyalty is who you are. At the end of the day, you can fuck up, but a person, if they fuck with you for real and they know your character, they'll fuck with you still. You know what I'm saying? But if
Hmm.
you don't have it in you, niggas ain't ever gonna fuck with you. If you are always a me person or I'm one sided, gimme, man, I don't even like them type of people around me.
I mean, being loyal to you doesn't mean that I'm gonna be stupid.
I told you it's a thin line between loyalty and stupidity. It's bitches in jail right now taking charges for niggas that's fucking their best friend right now. That's crazy.
Man, listen, I've seen people go to jail and the dudes that they claim was so loyal, so down to earth, so humble, holding them down, always gonna be there. Wasn't putting nothing on their books, wasn't coming to see them, didn't
That
take
Pat
care.
Poose nigga don't exist in real life. I'm still mad at Remy for that. Like Remy for real.
Yeah, didn't take
That
care of the
shit's wild.
mama, trying to fuck on your baby mama. I've seen it. You know what I'm
No
saying?
loyalty can't be taught, brunch. That is it can't it has to be in you.
Yeah, you can't. I can't teach you how to be loyal to me.
Let me break it down. Okay. So you got it's like when you have brothers and sisters, siblings, we automatically come with a handbook. You not gonna fuck with my sister. Oh God, my mama never had to tell me that shit. It's
Yeah.
nature and nurture for me. If you slap the shit out of my sister, we about to beat your ass on everything I love.
Facts.
She didn't have a sit down lesson of protect your sister. Motherfucker, you hit my sister up.
Now look, me and my brother, we'll go at it head to head in the house. But I feel like out there in the streets, he wouldn't let nobody else do it to me. Like
Right,
if me and him fighting,
you.
yeah, if me and him fighting, that's between me and him. He ain't gonna let nobody else fight me. You know what I'm saying? And that my parents didn't have to teach us, but they taught us. Like, you don't treat nobody outside better than you do your family. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's y'all. If something go on, the world ain't gonna be
I
there.
was in a club one time, way the fuck over here, and my cousin was way the fuck over there. A fight broke out, nigga. I don't even know how the fuck I got up there.
Yeah.
But we was there.
Style said, but how does that relate to how does that translate to non-related people?
Based on how they treat you.
Mm.
I can't teach you how to be loyal to me. That's why I'm saying loyalty can't be taught. It's only understood. If somebody is good to you and they fuck with you, you're going to handle that person with care. You're going to protect that person with care. That's what really loyalty is. If that makes sense. Does that answer your question? But if that person isn't good to you, you ain't going to really have shit for them. You're just going to tolerate them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I think it's scary once you start getting around people, like even in relationships, like it takes you a while to get comfortable with somebody. Like it ain't gonna just happen overnight. Oh man, I met you and now I trust you. Nah. You gotta build up to that. I'm not gonna trust you off day one. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good you look. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, it's still gonna take time. Like, you don't get the keys to the castle in a day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to prove yourself. I feel like I'm worthy enough because I'm going to prove myself to you.
And it ain't gotta be on no violent shit. It could just be we at the grocery store, your shit was $20, mine was $1. You just, you got me.
Yeah.
It could be small things. It don't have to be it was a fight and all this violent shit. It could be, hey, I was at the water department. This is the last day to pay the bill, and I know you got off at 5 and it was already 4:30. So I took care of us. Don't worry about it. That's loyal. That's taking care of your people. If that makes sense. I'm just trying to give better examples of loyalty that people may not think of. Like, I told you, man, I'm broke from paying all the bills, but that person got 4 or 5 kids. Okay. Shit, I dropped y'all off a couple packs of meat. It wasn't even a conversation about it. I just want to make sure y'all good. You see what I'm saying? Or, bitch, my hunger has some extra food stamps. I got the card number. Let's go to the grocery store real quick. That's loyalty. That's taking care of people that you fuck with and that you love.
And that's the crazy thing about it too. Like, man, I remember, and I got a friend for life off of this. My pops, living with him was crazy. And there was times that I didn't want to go home because I felt like I was in a jail. Like I couldn't do shit. And my homie still to this day, Asante, he would let me in through his crib. His mama loved me. He would let me in through his crib. I had a place to sleep on his couch every day. No questions asked. He didn't get into the specifics on why. what was going on at home. You need food. You need a place to stay. We got video games. We got this. We got that. We got that. We got this. That was just based off of him being around me. We was only schoolmates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you grow to care about people.
Yeah. Like you showed me a different kind of care. You showed me that, man, if I'm in a jam, you gonna be there. You got my back. And for me, that is the best loyalty in the world, because I don't ask for money too much. I don't ask for, you know what I'm saying, material shit. Just show me that, you know what I'm saying, when my back is against the wall, even if you know what I'm saying, you ain't even got to do nothing for me. Just hear me, just listen. I got a bunch of shit on my mind. Like, just hear me out. Just sit here and offer a lending ear. Like, that gets you in the door. Like, all right, man, I could trust them. They gonna offer good advice. They gonna tell me when I fuck up. They gonna tell me when I mess up. They gonna listen. They gonna get me right. That is what puts you.
Loyalty is a safe place. That's how I would like to define loyalty. Loyalty is knowing that you have a safe place in someone else's heart.
Facts. But I think once you play with that, though, like, people take advantage of that shit. Oh man, Smash, he gonna ride for me no matter what. I'ma keep going to the well.
Yeah,
like,
come up. He want to come up. He don't want to type no more. I feel like he want to come in here and talk to me. So come on, player. I'm here for it.
Yeah, you can come up. So, I remember going through this where, like, every week, one of my old homies, we ain't homies no more, but one of my old homies, he would come to me every other week. Man, this dude, that dude, I need this, help me out with this, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'll pay you back in this. I got you at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I got you back. He never got me back, but he always came back to the well. So then it got to the point of, it's in your Instagram styles. So he got to the point where, and I told him, I said, man, like, I don't even get my lady money like this, dog. Like, you don't pay me back, but I still feel you because you my homie. I'm always look out. And it got to the point where he didn't want to look out for himself, so he just thought Smash was an ATM.
They be starting to budget you into their monthly bills. Like, yeah,
he started knowing my pay dates.
Right. Like, why you counting my pockets?
So once he started doing that, it became of, man, why are you really around me? Is it because you know I ain't gonna never let you fall? I ain't gonna never let you, you know what I'm saying, be stuck out here, you know what I'm saying? And he just told me flat out, like, yeah, that's the reason. I said, all right, well, I can't help you no more, sir. You're a grown ass man. It's people out here right now on the expressway beating buckets for money. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing that. You can't take advantage of people who only want to see you win. I hate that shit. Please don't take advantage of me because I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you watch BMF, but Meech had to go somewhere. He was finna go out of town, and the girl said, girl he was dealing with said, don't expect me to wait for you until you get back. And such, yo op, I heard he pays good. The fuck kind of shit you on? Like, why the fuck? Why the fuck would you say that shit? Like, the disrespect that people go through to fit in is mind blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna disrespect this man who's on the run because the police is after him and gonna say some fucked up shit like that. And he looked her dead in the face and said, you out my circle of trust. I can't fuck with you after that.
Yeah.
Because if you'll sell me out that quick for nothing, just imagine what you'll do for something. So I think a lot of times, man, it's scary. It's scary when you put your love and all into something. Like, but let me ask you though, what is the most sacred part of loyalty to you?
The safety.
Mm.
The safety of knowing that somebody in this world love me. Somebody, if I'm falling off the Eiffel Tower, somebody got their hands up to catch me. Now we probably both gonna get smashed, but just the safety of knowing that somebody's willing to catch me. And that's just that the Eiffel Tower is just a metaphor. When I say safety, it's like, man, if I got a goal and I got a dream and it's something that I really want to do, I know if I call Smash, he gonna tell me to get it. He gonna tell me I believe in you. Try that shit. He's going to encourage me to be great. Versus I tell Styles and he gonna tell me everything that's wrong with that plan. Now you shouldn't do it. Like loyalty is a safe place to feel invincible, to feel empowered. That's what I think about loyalty. Like you got me, like man, fucking try that shit, Smash. If it worked, great, we're gonna celebrate. If it don't work, I still got your back and I'm gonna stand beside you on your next journey. That to me is the most sacred part of loyalty, is that safety. If that makes sense.
Styles is in the building. What up, Styles? Introduce yourself, man.
Styles, the bro. I don't want to introduce myself. I feel stupid. Anyway, you know what it is. Sia, how are you, love?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was trying to chime in on the whole loyalty thing. Like loyalty is subjective, and the thing is like it means something different to everybody. I know that y'all started talking about family, and I was like, we can't equate loyalty on a broad spectrum as it relates to family because I lay down and die for mine. I'm not dying for most of my friends. You know what I mean?
Right. I want
So,
most of my friends watch my kids.
But
yeah, exactly.
when you consider friends family?
I do
Depending.
actually. No, I do, and which is why I don't throw that word around loosely either.
Okay.
Because if I say, if I call you my friend, that means that if something happens to me, my sons are good, my daughter's good. You understand what I'm saying? Then you ain't gonna try to fuck my wife. But um, I was looking, huh?
I said that was real specific.
Yeah, nah, it's a whole fact. I will come back and haunt somebody early. So
Facts.
the thing is, I feel like loyalty on a broad spectrum can be defined best by how you speak about me when I'm not around. That's
Okay.
loyalty. You understand what I'm saying? And if you a disloyal person or you questioning me on my person when I'm not around, then you disloyal. You understand what I'm saying? If you allowing niggas to shit on my name when I'm not around, that's disloyal.
Yeah.
You don't have to always speak of me in other people's presence. You understand what I'm saying? That's not necessary. It's what comes with the shit that you say that negatively impact me when I'm not around.
I agree with that. And I think loyalty is underrated. But let me ask you, what is the most sacred part of loyalty to you?
I mean, shit, isn't loyalty all encompassing? What is it? There's a specific piece of loyalty. Like if I'm not gonna say that I feel like that person is loyal and then have A, B, and C. That's stupid. Because then why am I saying you're loyal? Then I'll just say that you're A, B, and C.
Well,
Loyalty
CL
is.
What?
says it's the
Let me ask
safety.
a question better.
Oh, I
He's
wasn't here for that. I'm sorry, CL. Don't punch me in the face.
I do. I think a better question for you, if we're asking opinions, the question should be, what is the recipe for loyalty to you? What
Exactly.
components need to be to say, okay, this person is loyal? Why would you consider someone loyal? What's the recipe for loyalty to you is the question.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, well, for me, again, like I said, is the best way for me to define it is when I'm not around and how you speak of me, and how you allow other people to speak of me. I don't expect you to come to my rescue if there's no food in my refrigerator or offer me bread when I don't have bread and call that loyalty. I don't. Because I mean, just the way my ego's set up, it won't even allow for it anyway. But what I'm saying is if I'm not around and the shit cost you nothing, and somebody's like, yo, Styles, blah, blah, I'm like, my guy, don't do that. It's not what we doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even have to run back and tell me. I don't want it. It's not a run tell that type of situation because you took care of it.
Hey, I feel like a motherfucker that'll listen to everything negative that somebody say about you is not your friend. Because
Yeah.
my thing is, when they was talking shit about me, what was you doing? Like, you was listening? Were you chiming in? Like, why you didn't say nothing for me? That's a good, I like that.
Yeah, I say that all the time. I had a problem with a family member that bless you,
Thank
with a
you.
fan. Yeah, he was killing me with the allergies. It was triggering. I was like, fuck, where the fuck am I? What's my Allegra? What's my
Um,
but I had a family member that, that happened with. And I'm like, yo, think about it like this. I found out later and I'm like, how they're so comfortable coming to you talking about me. You didn't do nothing. So not only does that reflect bad on me because you didn't say anything, but it reflects super bad on you because with family, you ain't punch him in his face. I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck happened. Yeah, they might be saying blah blah blah, but they really saying you pussy because they didn't come to me and tell me this shit. They told you, and we're
Yeah.
related, and you was comfortable with it, just taking it on the chin. And then I
Yep.
found out through a third party, not even through him. It didn't even come back like, yo, so and so now. But anyway, neither here nor there. Again, and that's where I really hung my hat on is like how you handle shit when I'm not around.
so
You get what I'm saying?
respect. So we got respect. We got safety. So those are two
Hmm.
ingredients to loyalty.
Okay. Yeah, I
What will
did.
be
I,
a
I
third
did hear
component?
you mention safety. I don't know. You're educating me right now. I'm a sponge. Go ahead.
Oh no, we just having a discussion. I'm trying to put the recipe together too of what I would call loyal. Just like, no, I never really thought about it. That's why I wanted to kind of break it down and get the
Honesty.
recipe to loyalty. Honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. So honesty,
Yeah.
respect, and safety.
I
Right.
can't say you loyal if you always lying to my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, are
I
you
don't
doing?
know because you could be a dishonest person. I could know that you're a honest person. I wouldn't necessarily lump that in with like loyalty. I don't even know if we could be. Matter of fact, I know we wouldn't be cool. So
Because you got to be yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm believing that the person that you're showing me that's loyal is really yourself. So
right.
you're being honest with who you are as opposed to sending your representative like we was talking last night. Like you're coming in the cut, good or bad. Like with me, I know I'm a lot to take, but I'm the same regardless. Like I'm coming
So the word we
as
need that
myself.
genuine. You're genuine. Who you are.
Yeah.
Your character is genuine.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna be my same way whether you're around me or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what you don't want somebody around you who is one way when you're there and a
Mhm.
whole different way when you're not. You know what I'm saying? We call that fake as hell. So I don't want somebody fake as hell around me. Like be that same way you are around when I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because that way I can look at you and be like, yeah, you held it down for me, like Styles was saying. Like, yeah, you held it down. And I wasn't even around and you stood up for me. That, you know what I'm saying, is what I cherish about loyalty. Like you're there for me and I'm nowhere in sight. So you got to respect it.
Thank you, Puffy. This nigga over here remixing my shit. But I appreciate you though.
So, and I asked her this earlier, Styles. I'm gonna get your take on it. Can you bounce back from a disloyal situation and it become loyal again?
Well, it depends on the situation. It depends on the person. So it depends on my relationship to the person. It depends on our experiences together, and it depends on the situation that that person was put in to for me to even cast judgment on their loyalty. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
how many times does a person have to show you that they are that type of person before you decide to cut it off?
if we super cool, it would definitely have to be more than once, and then after that, before I excommunicate niggas, I like to torture them. So I'm gonna definitely talk about you to your face, in your face, around you, 100%. all the time because I need to understand why you did what you did. You know,
Yeah.
not in a disrespectful like yo fuck because I don't want if it ever had to go there then of course I'm not talking to you period but I'm just saying I need to know and my way of finding out is basically talking about the shit that you did and why you did what you did.
So do you ever like, is that like a public forum or is that like pulling them to the side?
Nah, you take it however I decide to deliver it.
Okay.
So whether it's on because this is the thing, whether it's on social media, whether it's a text message, a call, trust me, the message will be the same as if because there's no, I'm not, whatever comes out my mouth will come out my mouth to you. So, however, I decide to deliver it because I feel slighted, is how I'm gonna do it. And if we're not cool after that, cool, because I was already halfway there.
Yeah, I like pulling people to the side, brother.
I didn't pull nobody aside. Fuck
You
that.
know.
You lost the right. That's the punishment of being disloyal. The fuck? You lost that right. Fuck out of here.
like you already finna lose me as a friend. I don't want to embarrass you and you know what I'm saying, because I feel like losing me as a friend is enough.
Well,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
I mean,
So not having me in your life is punishment enough because I'm done. I'm cool. I don't want no smoke. But now if you go public with it, then I got no choice but to go there. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times people will tell you, oh man, he did this or they did that, but they don't never tell you what they did to cause whatever that was done to them. You know what I'm
but
saying?
then the that's actually listening to that never bothered to even fucking ask. So it's not. It goes two ways. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely gonna sit there and ask you. All right, cool. That's all cool. But what happened?
Yeah, I definitely. Backstories are important when it comes to loyalty.
And I fucking hate backstories, but I will definitely ask you what happened.
Because we heard your side. We heard what happened to you.
Yeah.
Okay. But
so
what
y'all
happened?
Was just sitting there and the nigga just punched you in the face out of nowhere. No, 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 for real. So
exactly.
What happened? Spit on him, or that explains why you got punched in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And before niggas go get the bang bangs, what
then you
really
hear the
happened?
Story, and then you're like, oh, hey man, you deserve what happened to you. That's what you get. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there in situations with people. Hey man, yeah, man, this dude jumped on me, man. Why he jump on you? Because I slept with his wife. Oh, okay.
Right. And we all about to do 25 with L. You the fuck this nigga wife.
What you want me to do about it? He fought you for a legitimate reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got to stop with the victim acts in 2024, man. I me included, because I play them better than anybody in most cases.
Big facts. What?
I think okay. So has there ever been a time, because we talking about everybody else, has there ever been a time where you yourself have been disloyal?
Who's you?
You.
I'm sure there has been. Now, if you want me to be specific, like I can't.
Did you own up to it? Did you take accountability for it? Was it something that you planned? Did you know that you was being disloyal? Like
probably so. And I know for a fact that I probably didn't take accountability. I wasn't accountable, or and shit like that. Did I defend my position? Probably not. Because I was wrong, so that was defense enough. But it was a process of I didn't arrive at this point in my life at birth. You understand what I'm saying? So I sit here and I listen to people, talk that shit and be righteous and all of that. Nigga, you wasn't born like that. That didn't happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's trials, tribulations, trials and errors, whole bunch of shit that it took to actually get to where you are right now. So yeah, I'm sure that I have. And if I thought long and hard enough, I would actually be able to come up with some situations and scenarios.
What about you, CL? You ever feel like you've been in a situation where you was disloyal?
Nah, hell, I'm loyal as fuck.
Yeah. Well,
you think you're loyal to a flaw though? think your loyalty is a detriment sometimes?
I'm overly loyal. Yeah, my loyalty is it got me put in a hole more times than it's got me out of it. But that's just part of my character. Like I want to see you be great because I fuck with you, and I'm
Hmm.
even willing to put myself in situations to make sure that you still shine. And I feel like it should
Hmm.
go both ways.
It should be.
Now that I'm
Now that's the
older, I
thing.
wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying I
Okay.
done that because, like I told him earlier, it's a thin line between stupidity and loyalty.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And sometimes, depending on your love for that person, you'll do stupid shit
Hmm. You
Yeah.
instead
knew
of
what my
loyalty.
follow-up was gonna be.
And loyalty has to have boundaries. That's what we need to talk about. What
Loyalty
boundaries?
has boundaries.
Loyalty should have boundaries because if you don't put boundaries on loyalty, now your ass is stupid. That's why there's a
I,
thin line between that.
So what makes you stupid for being loyal? Let's talk about it.
If your ass is doing 25 to life for a motherfucker that you knew for 2 years, bitch, you stupid.
Okay.
but let me
Okay.
ask you a question. If she says something, then is she or he disloyal? Like I'm trying to understand what side of the fence can we stand on? Like, and that's why I said being loyal is subjective because it's different to everybody. If you're not gonna hold these bricks and you're gonna run out on the street and tell, him, her, and them what the pronouns, right? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna tell all of them that you hold it, that's what are we doing?
Well, my
But then,
thing. Go ahead,
yeah.
bro.
Oh well, on the other side of that though, holding them bricks is dead fucking wrong. You
My
understand
thing
what I'm saying?
is, my thing is, why are we only loyal when everything is going good, though?
I'm loyal when shit going bad.
You know what I'm saying? When the storms are hitting, why we ain't
When you
loyal
got
then?
caught cheating with your wife last year and you was like, Cortland,
God
tell
damn.
her we was at the club last night and the car caught a flat tire. I said, baby, we was at the club last night and the car caught a flat tire.
Okay. You was trying to save the relationship. I get it.
I'm down by law. Like nigga,
Yeah.
I didn't talk to you in 3 weeks. But when you called me with that bullshit, I was like, okay. Now, girl,
Yeah.
we was at the club and we caught a flat tire. And I had on them damn pumps. So since I had on stilettos,
Facts.
it took us an extra 4 hours. I'm gonna juice up the story for you out of respect.
Time
Facts.
out. This is a real story or this some made up shit?
Made up shit.
Okay, I just wanted to know where we was with it. I just,
So yeah, like I want to be. Listen, that's what it is too.
Be
That's
like
enough.
Styles, man. Remember, I just told I lent you the $500 for the rent, and you said you was gonna pay me back on Saturday at 2:00, right?
Yeah.
You
like,
supposed to
yeah.
say, Portland, what's your Zelle or Cash App? Because you know I'm talking in front of my man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh no,
that's
that's a fact.
loyalty.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's definitely a good wingman, wing woman. But for sure.
Yeah.
It's
I
that
just
Kevin Hart skit.
I
Go
need
ahead,
you
I'm
to be
sorry.
I need you to
Help
be
me,
loyal to me
nigga.
when everything is going bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn your back on me. Don't leave. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Go head on. And then when I'm up again, here you come. Nah, sit in that storm with me. You know what I'm saying? She hold the
Let's talk
umbrella.
about loyalty and homelessness because that's something that keep being brought to
Oh,
my plate.
Go ahead.
let's
I
talk about it.
No, I
Talk
really need
about
to
it.
talk about it. Is this a safe place?
Yes,
Hmm.
it is.
Okay. So let's just say you have a friend that's just going through a tough time and they just
Mhm.
need a
Oh
place to
shit.
stay. Am I disloyal for telling them you can't come to my house?
Yeah. All right. Yes and no. Right. I need
Because I'm
more.
willing to give you money for an extended stay, but they
Then
tell
no.
you never let people, at least for a week until you figure shit out. But they say never let people come stay in your house because you'll never get them the fuck out. Am I being disloyal to you or am I just, what
No,
am I doing?
You're
because
preserving the friendship.
yeah. Okay, so for me, with me, it's different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming to my house. You know what I'm saying? At all.
Because he got no room. He got 15 kids.
Facts. That alone,
That's
that
a
alone, and plus all my homies is ratchet. So they like having women over and you know what I'm saying, shit at all they shit everywhere. Now we're not doing that because you ain't got no maids over here. But
Mm.
I'm like what CL said. All right, man, listen, extended stay. I can help you out with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type, I got my lady in the crib. ain't no dude coming to stay in my crib. It just ain't gonna happen. You know, it ain't gonna happen. You know, and I had a situation like this a couple years ago. I would get up, I would go to work. One of my homies, he was staying with us, and I would get up, go to work. This dude would be laid out. 2 o'clock in the day. I'm coming home. He's still asleep. Oh no, we're not doing that. Like, you got to get up. If I'm out here working, you got to be working. I don't care whatever the situation is. Like, hey man, here's the help wanted. Here's Indeed. Do something.
Yeah,
like,
but see, this is the thing, and this is I hate to come back to this, but it's all about the people that you choose to be in your life and the people that you call friends, right?
Yep.
Because I wouldn't have had that situation because I don't have shiftless people around me. You get what I'm saying? So you won't. It's not like you're gonna get over here and it's gonna be a big reveal. Like, hey, I'm shiftless. Nah, nigga. We
everybody
already
fall
vetted
on
that
hard
shit.
times.
Yeah,
So
hard
I'm
times is one thing, but you talking about being shiftless. I get that, but you talking about coming home at 2 in the afternoon. This nigga still laying in the same fucking spot. We not talking. It's all about who you have around you. Hard times, I get, I understand, and yes,
yeah.
99% of us are living check to check. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying? 99% of us will go on vacation and owe the fucking government. So it's
Yep.
not even a I understand that, but you gotta be around niggas that's willing, you know what I mean, to get up and go get it.
The hustlers.
It just
The
now
grinders.
you don't even have to be you could be a survivor. I don't give a fuck what you want to call it. But nigga, don't be in the same spot that you was in when I left this morning. Because if I'm working hard, you understand what I'm saying? And now you're under this roof, I'm working hard for everybody now. And if you're not contributing, who the fuck raised you? You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Nah, because it's just I'm tight because we gotta start looking in the mirror. Who the fuck are my friends?
When it comes to character cannot be taught, just like loyalty cannot be taught. Some of this shit just has to be in you.
Yeah.
True. I agree.
Like he said, who the fuck raised you? No, for real, who the fuck raised you?
Yeah.
But you got people that was raised by wolves, but they still genuine and got character and stand up shit about them.
But
if
you were raised by wolves, you don't have you have character. You don't have manners. Manners are taught.
That's not true. My mom is a motherfucking wolf, and I'm sweet as pie. She'll tell you. My mom ain't gonna have it, and she gets frustrated with me because I don't have that aggression. I don't know why.
You don't have that killer instinct in you.
That's just not me. That's not my character. I'm the person. If you crying, I'm gonna try to help you figure it out. My mom be like, you better motherfucking wipe your tears and put your feelings in your shoes because on shit hurt because your corns. I'm not like that. I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna get you there. That's what my mom said. She say that.
That's an argument for a different day because I feel like we might even be related and have the same mother, but still in all, it's not but my mom's a single mother raising two boys.
My issue is my mom was a low limit soldier, but she had all girls and she didn't know what the fuck to do. So if you meet my sister, she gonna turn up on your ass, but then I'd be like, well, maybe nah.
This is true. This is true.
Spade. A duck is a duck, bitch. I'd be like,
she is nothing like her sister. It's crazy.
It could be a goose. No, bitch, it's a duck. I'm like, okay. Bye.
All right, y'all. So, Styles, I normally end my show, man, with some words of encouragement, man. You got some words of encouragement for the good people tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to encourage myself to get on this bitch a little bit early. I'll be getting on the last 10 minutes. Nigga be like, all right, cool. Come in, nigga. Say something nice. Gotta go. But y'all only had one topic, the loyalty.
Yeah, that's what this show usually is, just one topic.
Oh, okay, my fault. But let me see. Friday Night Live, the place where podcasters go to unwind every other Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. We'll have I can't even reveal yet until next Thursday who the guest is gonna be. But yeah, all of that. The Brunch Hour podcast, of course, check me out. It's called Brunch Fellas, the tour. We on tour. We'll be in Texas next month. And that about that. Yeah. I don't have any words of encouragement. Like, have discernment. That's all I have for you.
Cause I know you over there going through a thing.
Ugh, man, it's been tough. But I will say it's a thin line between loyalty and stupidity. Make sure when you are loyal, you're loyal to the right people that would present reciprocity when it comes to you. Don't be out here being loyal to everybody, because a lot of times people are just there to bring you down, and that's unfair. So be mindful of who you give your loyalty to, is my positive thoughts.
And I agree with that. My words of encouragement are very simple. If you feel like you cannot be loyal to me, just stay away from me.
See, now that's a whole. See, all right, let's get off of here.
It's simple.
I thank you for those very wise words, right? Because then I'm sitting here like, nigga, you ain't give me the pamphlet on how to be loyal to you. Like, I don't know if being loyal to you is buying fucking honeycomb every other day so you can have cereal. I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, what does that mean even? But no, you gotta go. I just went there real quick.
Also,
it's
man,
nice
listen.
One day I'll actually do a full show with you, but we'll get there.
Well, listen, you got my IG. You know,
I got a brand new episode of At the House that just dropped.
You got so many episodes that's been shared. We don't give a damn.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I am.
That was crazy.
April the 27th at Perimeter Mall from 1 to 8. I'll be hosting and modeling. So if you want to see me plus size model, come see me. It's in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, so if you haven't had a chance to hear the new episode, we already laid down the announcement that August 29th through the 31st, possibly, Bet the House live show is coming. And I'm bringing some of my podcast homies, and we gonna do the goddamn thing. Sure you are.
I ain't pulling up because you already put it on the books and I wasn't invited. So
nah, cool, I mean,
bro.
You know, I'm
nigga, don't backtrack. That ain't you're not being loyal right now.
Loyal.
First of all, I said I'm bringing some of my podcast friends. I didn't say who those friends were.
Nigga, you made the announcement and nobody behind the scenes knows. And if I'm not behind the scenes, then I wasn't invited. The fuck are you talking about?
I haven't asked any of my panelists to pop out yet. I got one person who is co-hosting it with me, but I want a panel. You know what I'm saying? Because I got an idea for a 3-day event, so I need people. Plus, we know you ain't coming. We know you ain't coming to Chicago anyway.
Nigga, I'm outside more than most of y'all niggas, so you gonna stop that shit right now, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I go outside. Y'all niggas be behind the mic. I'm outside. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? He decides to crack the door open. Now he on the porch.
No.
But nah, yeah, no, getting back to it though, because you know Smash has a curfew. I
don't.
How you call it? So the dates are solidified, but you don't have a cohesive show.
I have a show. I have ideas in plan.
Nigga, that's not what is that? I got ideas too,
right? Okay, so we got the venue. The venue is done. I know where it's gonna be. I know when it's gonna be.
Okay.
Now, I just got to get
everything. It's 3 shows because you mentioned 3 days. It's 3 different shows.
3 different shows. 3 different shows. 3 different formats. So we're putting it together. We've been working behind the scenes for the last 2.5, 3 weeks to put some stuff together. So we here. We got some time.
Who's we?
We got some time. But
who's we though?
He don't know we yet. He just said
I know who we is. You know.
So we wouldn't happen to be the we that you actually posted the other day. Was like we cooking up, blah blah blah. Ain't that we? So that's something else.
That's a us.
That's just one
people
person.
Like pronouns.
That's a part of the we. That's a part of the we, but that ain't all of the we. Okay.
There's more y'all motherfuckers, bro. The fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get you in on one of these dates, man. You know, I know, like I said, I know you ain't coming to Chicago, man. You know, you
little does this nigga know I've been in Chicago like 3-4 times over. I told you I'm outside, nigga.
Y'all where you live at, Styles?
In New York.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, home of the big boot Timberlands.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's all right though. We taught most of y'all niggas how to dress, so it's cool with me. I'm fine with it. The fuck?
These ass.
Hey man, I'm glad you outside, man, because I've been trying to get you to come outside on this platform for forever, man. So I'm glad you back. Y'all over there lit on Fridays. CL, what's up with Pussy Talks, man?
I'm back in the lab. I've been really trying to just get out there. Income tax season has subsided. You know, I'm a principal, so that right there was very, very busy. But I'm definitely I've been writing. If y'all want y'all CDLs, hit me up because I run a school. And then we can go from there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm saying. You know what? See, you and I need to talk. We need to do a show or something. We need to. You get what I'm saying?
We can talk. I'm all for talking. And
sit down and be like.
I'm sorry, I do it all the time. It just comes out sometimes.
I know I stole it earlier for a second, but
you did what?
I stole her catchphrase real quick.
Oh, you did? What was it?
Don't worry about it.
Because she just said "ow," and I'm like, nigga, if you out here doing that, that's not cool.
And it pissed me off. I said, don't ever do that shit again.
He did?
Yeah, he was like,
that's crazy.
I was like, I will slap you.
Oh my. Nah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Sometimes you gotta let niggas be who they are.
He's a little sassy.
First of all,
because that was definitely zesty.
I didn't know what they called it, so I couldn't.
It is what it is. I'm very comfortable with who I am as a person. That doesn't bother me, you know.
Nigga, we love your comfort. We like it. We love it.
We love that little sugar in your tank.
Ain't no sugar in my tank, sweetheart. But listen,
he got sweet and low in his tank. Sorry, he got.
Oh, y'all funny.
All right, it's time to go down because now he getting jumped. So you know.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
All right, man.
Go ahead,
so listen,
Smith.
Tomorrow's topic. I'm gonna tell y'all what tomorrow's topic is. It should have been today's topic, but we switched it. Household structure. That's tomorrow's topic.
I ain't gonna be here.
I know, because you got to get better, because you've been sniffling and sneezing and all that my whole entire
show. Y'all got to find this auntie looking slow. It's been a long day. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we're going to talk about household structure. And then Friday, representation of me. You and I, we represent each other. So let's figure out what that looks and feels and sounds like. So
in a relationship, Smash?
Yeah, in a relationship.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
Cool.
All right, man. So listen, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do something Saturday, but I know Sunday for sure we're gonna talk about step parents.
I ain't gonna be there either.
I mean, because you're not a step parent, so of course you wouldn't be here.
I've never dated a man with kids. That's crazy, right?
I would say God bless you. But I have, and I haven't had any horrible experiences.
You dated a man with kids?
Don't try to play with him.
I'm not even.
Whoop his ass. He played too fucking much. She gonna say you dated a man with kids.
That's that Chicago education. But no, I did not date a man with kids. But women, I've dated a woman or women with kids.
Okay. Hey, listen.
he had to get his lick back. Yeah.
Little zesty ass.
Yeah, exactly. This nigga probably got the fucking cut off Jordan ass shorts and shit right there.
It's better than wearing skinny jeans. I could tell you that's one thing you'll never see me in.
Listen, I'm not with.
Love y'all.
I'm not with the spandex denim either. All right,
y'all. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, man.